What's up, you guys? So this is going to be a little commentary video over my regular highlights. This video is going to be how I got my items. Now I won't go too in depth like how I specifically traded up. If you guys want a video like that, let me know. So I don't get asked too much on my channel about how I got my items, but people ask me a lot when they trade with me, or most often when they are my teammates in game. And how it normally goes is if they notice right away and they just ask me how I got my items, or they hear me talk and assume that I got my items a certain way. So basically they either think that I'm a 12-year-old boy or a girl. And I am a girl, in case you guys didn't know. But people definitely think that I'm a 12-year-old boy more than they think I'm a girl. Not sure why, but anyway. When they think that I'm a 12-year-old boy, then they assume, oh, you used your parents' credit card, you used your mom's credit card, all that stuff, which couldn't be further from the truth. It's the exact opposite. And if they think I'm a girl, then they say one of two things. If I'm playing really bad, then they'll say, oh, this must be your boyfriend's account. Otherwise, they'll say that I paid for it or got it through streaming or YouTube. Which none of these are the case. I got my items purely through trading. And when I tell people that, they normally don't believe me. But I didn't start from nothing in trading in CSGO, because I was a TF2 trader first, and I made around $15,000 in that one. And I probably had about 8,000 in inventory at the time of when I started playing CSGO. So I ended up converting some of that over and trading up, and I would buy things for TF2 items and sell them for CSGO and vice versa. So I couldn't tell you exactly what I started off with, but it definitely wasn't nothing. Like, I got right into decent tier trading and knife trading and stuff. Because I knew even if I didn't like the game too much, I could still make money in it because it was more popular than TF2. Which I did end up loving the game almost immediately. So yeah, I started to trade up in CSGO, and it was very different than TF2. TF2 is ran completely differently. TF2 trading was out before Steam trading and the Steam market. So TF2 trading didn't go by Steam prices at all. The way you find a price of an item would be you would look up the item on a trading website and see what it's sold for, and see what buyers and sellers are wanting to pay or wanting to be paid. And there would also be sites that would help you keep track of that kind of things, like backpack.tf, that ideally does that pricing for you so that you don't have to look it up every time. But it will be far more accurate if you do look it up yourself and figure it out yourself. And that's still the best way to price items in CSGO as well, but it's a lot harder to do because the CSGO trading sites are really bad. There's a lot of bots and there's a lot of spams. Like, you can look up one knife and have 50 pages and 80% of them are the same dude. It's insane that they let you post the same trade so many times. There's so many easy fixes that they could make to these websites to make it better, but that's a whole other video. There's still some sites that you could use to get pretty accurate prices, like Steam Analyst and OP Skins and all that stuff. A lot of those sites you'll have to do conversions because it's more real world money and there's taxes and all that stuff. And there's also Reddit, which is a really good way to get your items priced if they're like special or if they're high tier. Reddit's a really good place to buy and sell high tier items. There's normally some pretty good discounts. And so that's what I did. I would price the items and then I would buy low, sell high. Depending on the margins you want, there will be, more patience. For me, I was very patient. I would buy pretty low. It would be 80 to 90% in keys for the item, and then I would sell it for 100% or overpay in items. So that's the basics of how I would trade. There's a lot more to it. For example, there's a whole cash side of it that definitely makes things a little more complicated. But yeah, that's basically it. I traded up to all the stuff I have, and if you guys want more videos on trading stuff, let me know. Thanks for watching.